because there were a lot of winners in there, plus the Huck ones. But yeah, that's my one Huck regret. What is going on, everybody? John Spanky Stokes here with another video review. Because that's what I do. I do video reviews for my website, spankystokes.com. If you aren't familiar with it, go check it out. Link will be below. I got a link tree, kind of all my socials, all the channels you can go to. X, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr. What's the other one? I always blank on it. It's a new one. I am totally blanking on it. It's like Blue Sky. There we go. Got it. Come on, brain. All that. The link will be below. You can check out my website. It's all about designer toys. The whole world of designer toys. I've been doing it for 15 years. It's a fun little hobby, and it's been just great. I love doing it. I love meeting people. Talking about their work and their art, and that's what I'm here for. And before we jump into this guy over here, right there, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. If you're new here, it's the logo right here. You can click on it. It'll pop off to the side. It'll say subscribe. It's free. It's helps me. It helps notify you of more videos and of giveaways that I do every once in a while, things like that. So yeah, do me a huge favor. I beg you, please subscribe. I'm gonna ask you again at the end of the video too. So I'll take a second. Go ahead, go do it. And we're back. Let's go ahead and jump in now, shall we? Huck is a name synonymous with the designer toy scene, right? Huck has been doing toys ever since I even got into knowing about them. He is a true OG, and he used to work at Superplastic. So this is kind of a bittersweet release for him since he doesn't work there anymore. And I have some regrets as well in terms of Huck. We'll talk about that later. Pretty huge regrets. So, but yeah, this is the Huck Gee Skullking Classic Star from Superplastic. Very cool, simple box. Superplastic's very good about doing that. Just, this is what you get. This is what you get. Skullking, Superplastic, Huck. Yeah, so let's go ahead and open this bad boy up, shall we? Little tape right there. Oh, the inside of the flap says, can you guys see that? I missed you. We missed you too, Huck. It's been a while. If you guys don't know, he just did a Kickstarter with a lot of his new toys, which was really cool to see him come back. And that's a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get some of those to review. Come on, Huck, send them over. We'll check them out. Open them on here. But I want to see the other flap. If that says I missed you. What does this one say? If it says anything. My mom says I'm handsome. My mom says I'm handsome too. How did you know? Thanks, Mom. I appreciate you. But yeah, this is the Classic Star. Ooh. They do such a good job with their packaging. Like, everything is tight, protected. Little tape on the side here. Pop this out. Oh, there is nothing like fresh vinyl. So check it out. There's like little styrofoam pads that prevent rubbing. Same with this little piece of plastic. The figure itself. Okay. Figure itself has a little piece of foam there. And there it is. In all his glory. The classic Star. Very cool. The skull head has been created all kinds of different mediums, all kinds of different companies. From his 1/6 scale figures that he created way back when, to the dunny. That's my regret. I'll talk to you about that in a second. But yeah, the skull head has been made in so many different forms, and it's so cool to see his legacy continue with Superplastic, even though he doesn't work there anymore. They released this about a month ago, and it's awesome to see. It's such a cool figure. So this one has the pink and gray pinstripe, as you can see. Get a little bit closer so you guys can check it out. Oh, very cool. Got those shoes. Look at the detail on the printing. It's like wearing his little suit, right? Very cool. He's got that crown. Let's see. So can you see the crown? It's got the skulls on it. Fun little detail. So this is limited to 500 pieces, and it's retailing for $130. And these are actually up on their website when this video was recorded. So hopefully there's still some. If you dig it, you can get it. You got the printing on, or some like rings. See this other hand? Got like a ring. Got the shoes, the socks. The shoes are special too. A little story behind that as well. But let me go ahead and jump into my regret. So I got into collecting in like 2007. I went to Designer Toy Network, was called, it's also called Designer Con now, or Vinyl Toy Network it was called. And Kozik was there. And Kozik had his little booth, and he had a grip of product. Like, he was just slinging all of his toys, and they were so cheap. And I saw like a case of Dunny, I believe it was Dunny Series 4, where Huck had the Skull King, the Skull Head, the Dunny, and multiple colorways. And then there was like the one that was released in Miami, I believe it was like a glow in the dark. But anyway, so I bought a case not knowing what I had purchased from Kozik. It was like $80 for the entire case. I was like, oh, awesome, this is so cool. It was completely sealed. Kozik, yeah, I don't really need the money. I'm just trying to get rid of it, R.I.P. Frank, you're missed, buddy. But he was just getting rid of stuff. I bought it, brought it home, opened it up, and all the boxes had markings on them. Like, it said what was in it. Lo and behold, the case was an AP case, so I got the entire set of Dunnies, all the skull heads. It was so cool, and it was my first full set of Dunnies that I had, without actually having to chase them down, because it was the AP set that Frank was selling. He had boxes of them. It was wild. For $80. Like, crazy. So fast forward many years later, I needed some money because I was in a tight spot, as we all get, and the first thing to go for the most part is collection. So I sold my Series 4 Dunnies, and I regret that. I wish I still had them. I have the majority of my other Dunnies still displayed in my collection, but Series 4 would have been nice, because there were a lot of winners in there, plus the Huck ones. But yeah, that's my one Huck regret. That being said, this guy got the wings on the back, so cool. I mean, all of his skull head. This is very, very reminiscent of the Dunny design, with the wings and the stance and the arms and things like that. The shoes are definitely a Superplastic thing. Now onto the story of the shoes. So this was a really cool homage to our buddy Rolf, who tragically passed away during the whole COVID thing. It was so tragic. Rolf was larger than life, not only in his personality but in his stature as well. Dude was like 7 foot tall. I remember him he drove a smart car, one of those tiny smart cars. Said it was the most comfortable car he owned, but seeing him get out of that thing, it was like a clown car, right? But he always rocked the All-Star, the Chuck, and that was portrayed here by Huck on these. His homage, his nod to Rolf. Very cool. Both Frank Kozik and Rolf are larger than life individuals. I mentioned Frank earlier and Rolf. Frank because, you know, the whole Dunny and working at Kid Robot and just all that stuff. So yeah, it's just, you know, reminiscing about those two guys and just others that we've lost in the designer toy scene. Yeah. Shed a tear for them. Miss them. Very cool to see Huck talking about Rolf in this, and just the entire figure. Just really cool. Good job, Superplastic. Way to go, Huck. An awesome figure. Also, if you did purchase this, I think you were the first like 50, they gave you the chance to pick up the Gold Star, which was like a black and gold, like limited edition version of this one. Really striking looking. It was limited to 250 pieces, and that retailed for $195. But this one, 130 bucks, 500 pieces. Superplastic. Links will be below. Huck, killing it. Can't wait to see your Kickstarter stuff. If you have made it this far, please hit that subscribe button. Told you I'd ask you again. I need it. Just subscribe. I appreciate it. And it's free and it helps me. Until next time, like always, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Awesome figure, Superplastic. Thank you for sending it out. And Huck, thumbs up, buddy. Looking good. All right, guys. Peace. Here's the... Yeah.